This is a map that shows a plan of Port Royal in South Carolina that was surveyed by a captain named John Gascoigne in the mid-1700s and finally published in 1776 by William Faden in London. Using a Mercator projection, Gascoigne depicted the waterways off the coast of South Carolina in extreme detail. Mercator maps are standard for navigation, and John refers to London as the prime meridian, which is another telltale Mercator sign. There is a detailed explanation as the key, but there is no explanation for why the map has been created. However, we can conclude this map was used for nautical navigation, as there were no planes at the time, and Gascoigne goes into great detail about the sound and the fathoms within it. He omits many topographical depictions apart from the marshlands, which are wetlands. This information further supports the nautical map. In his key, he describes the icon he uses for marshlands and then proceeds to draw it. Very thorough. Towards the bottom of the explanation key, he groups together different waterways and their importance for nautical purposes. The various numbers located in the waterways denote depth of water. Gascoigne is also careful to include a scale, 1 inch to the mile. And this is what it looks like. In my opinion, the story being told here is one of success. The British were the first European power to hold onto and succeed with these islands, and creating a detailed map of the area, and most importantly, how to get there, would further their foothold and thus power in the region. The captain and author is careful to include not only harbors and inlets, but also families that were powerful enough to be on the map. The map omits what animals are around, what the terrain looks like, the elevation, the native people, or the enslaved people. However, the names of successful crops, indigo, and powerful families made it onto this nautical map. Another piece of information to notice would be located in the key, where Gascoigne defines areas that are Spanish, which reflects their power at the time, the Spanish Wells. The importance of reaching and navigating to the colonies from England to continue its hold as the global power should be concluded from the painstaking detail and thoroughness John Gascoigne took in surveying Port Royal, South Carolina. Gascoigne was unaware at the time, but his map would be instrumental to warships in the fight against the American patriots during the early years of the Revolution, before the British ultimately lost the coast.